Okay, so today it's a quick video on an ideal logic strip down service. We just realised that we had the wrong screwdriver, so we couldn't get it in. Doing it with one hand, so try and bear with me. Take these two screws out, get this thing and undo those nuts. Take the injector out, expose the venturi and the fan. Get hold of this yellow lecky stick, do a little dance. Take out them. Unplug that so you don't snap it. And take out your securing nut. Lift it up and away from the burner with a flamethrower. Couple of nuts and screws. Taking off the fluid adapter assembly. 2 nuts. I should say screws. Bit of WD-40. Give it a little wiggle. Up. Take that off first, your plonker. Up, turn it right, pull it out. Lubricate that. Get your ratchet set and give it a little wiggle on those nuts. Loosen them, take them out. Thank you. Doing it one-handed? Why not? Another little dance with your hand again, over that side, loosen them up, and then get your hand in there. Little finger dance there for you. Little thumb dance there for you. Lift the burner up very carefully, because you don't want to smash the ceramic. Tip it towards you, turn it to the right, get your other hand, because your other hand's not useful. Carefully take it out, expose the burner. You'll be replacing that red seal later on. Thin lecky stick, get it behind that O-ring, take it out, and replace it. Same for that O-ring as well. Here's a look at the burner. That's not the burner, that's the heat exchanger, you absolute prat. That's the burner. To the right you can see a little funnel, metal funnel. That's called your venturi. New burner seal on. Feel it up. Perfect. Get rid of all the water from washing out the burner, and using your left hand this time, one-handed, try and do it. You realise you can't do it, so you go to your right hand. Change into your right hand, you realise you can't see the bloody burner. Your cables are in the way, so you go back to your left hand. And then you realise doing a one-handed video is difficult. Just checking to make sure that the red burner seal is not damaged and it's still in place. Thumb dance. Nuts and bolts back in now. Finger dance. Thumb dance. Drop the screw. Prat. Little thumb dance. Little finger dance. Carefully tighten them up. Left hand side first. And then over to the back right side. The reason we do this is to keep it nice and even when we're locking it in place. So back left, front right. Pain in the ass, one-handed. Can you tell I'm right-handed? Left side, front. Right side, rear. And to finalise, left side rear. And you forgot to look at the right side front, but it doesn't matter. This is the venturi screw taken out. The venturi turns to the right, following the arrow in the opposite direction, and we'll pull up and away, exposing the blue seal. Replace that blue seal, and then put it in reverse and turn it to the left to lock it in position with the new seal in place. Put this thing back in with the new seal. You realised your left hand doesn't work, so you use your right hand, and you just have a look to make sure that's fully housed in place. Yeah, well done. That's called a nut. Put the nut on hand tight. You can use a flathead screwdriver or your ratchet set, whatever you please. I use the flathead Lecky stick because it's easier to record the video. There you go, job done. What's next? Okay, fluid adapted assembly with new seals. Put it in on an angle, line it up, push it in, make sure it's fully housed. And this is where it gets a bit interesting, because you realise you can't actually do this one-handed. So you're going to have to put the camera down, your Pratt, put it in first with a screw. And then this is where you actually realise you put the wrong screws in. So you need to take it back off again and put the right screws in. Pratt. Cold plugs in. Ignition assembly back together. This is the injector, which can also be cleaned in boiling water and vinegar. There you go. This is where you just realise you put the wrong screws in, so you've got to do it again. Pratt. Okay, put your sump cap back on. Put your injector back in, one-handed. There we go. Replace your gas seals. There's a black, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a black seal on the bottom of that injector. Replace it. This time you're using the right screwdriver because it's a stubby. You can get it in there. A bit of lube. We love the lube. New fibre washer on the end of that gas pipe, please. Screw it in, hand tight only on the upper arm of that gas pipe, and then a little tiny turn. There we go, because we don't want to break the rubber. You know what happens when we break the rubber, guys. Lube up those joints, lube up that gas valve, obviously with the gas turned on. There we go, it's turned on. We're spraying it, we're going nuts. Don't know what we're doing there. Oh, we've gone missing. Oh, we're back again. We've removed the cover, and at this point the boiler is actually lit and we are spraying all our joints. Do not spray that earth joint, otherwise you'll just have a flame rectification, ignition lockout issues, and boom. Flue gas readings are much better.